What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and hit you hard and heavy. Headed to the hood, get a shave and a haircut. Bro, Marcus, I'm on my way. I was in prayer. I was talking to the Most High God, about why so many people are weak and falling away, Sister Jill. And so he started showing me in my spirit that a lot of people are following popular pastors. Listen to this. A lot of people are following popular pastors. Hey, Carrie, love you. But you following this pastor, and I'm going to say pastor because that's what the Lord said. But you following a creature, but you're not following a creation of God. So then he took me to 2 Corinthians chapter 11. And it talks about how, and don't be surprised that Satan, 2 Corinthians 11 around chapter 2 Corinthians 11 around verse 14 says, and don't be surprised that Satan can transform himself into, into light. And then right below that, and it says, and marvel ye not, 2 Corinthians 11, that even his ministers can transform themselves, reader, into ministers of light. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, see, I work in the streets. And Rita, you grew up with me. You hey, Sister Jill, raised me. Your brother taught me how to cut hair, Dewan, Tinchy, Marco, Weedy, Robert Pope Sr. and Jr. I know your whole family. You know when I was in the gall of my sin, you used to catch me walking between houses. Hallelujah, Rita. On my way to do damage. You remember the time I got into it with them two men as a teenager? And you called me off of both of them because both of them had already lost the fight. But I went back for seconds and reason, no, TD, don't do it. So I come from the bottom, from the streets. And being blessed of God to be in social services, I'm still in the streets. Acts 9:11 talks about the street called straight. And so I come in contact with shot callers, governors, lieutenants, puppies, OGs, gang members, and gangsters. And they know something on every pastor in this county. They'll say, do you know such and such, pastor such and such, and pastor such and such, and pastor such and such? And I'm like, no, I don't know them. But I know every last one of them. Because, when you in the streets, you have gossip and gospel, ghetto, and ghetto truth. And so I know a whole lot about a lot of y'all pastors here in Lake County. You try to scandalize me and isolate me and ostracize me because I'm not from Illinois, but I come from the streets, and on my way to hell, I messed around and met God. I found myself going to the house of Ananias and allow him to anoint my eyes, and there the scales fell off the eyes of Saul, it's Acts 9, who became Paul. So the street called straight, Acts 9:11. And when you in trouble, you dial 911 when you need help. So I found myself dialing in my spirit 333, which is 911 on earth. And so all these gangsters, all these gang members, I call them the thrown away, blown away, the chosen, frozen, the ostracized of society, dumpster people. I've been there. Man, God found me in a dumpster. I ain't always been saved, please. So getting a 411 on a lot of y'all pastors here in Lake County, I don't care if you get mad at me or not. The only time you call me is when you're trying to use me, and you don't mess with me, and I don't mess with you because my daddy was the only real man, and Robert Pope Sr. was the only real man, and Carrie's dad are the only real men that I know. And Jill's papa. Because y'all good people. So I was talking to our Father, the Most High God. Hi, God. And he was talking to me about popular pastors who transform themselves into celebratory creatures versus the calling of Christ. And I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of these pastors and preachers and you guys be following on Facebook, they don't mess with me. They don't call me. They don't reach out. I reach out to them. I call them and leave messages. I text them and message them. All to call you by name, but then I'll mess around doing something to you because if you come to me the wrong way, I ain't doing nothing but slap you and check you. Just being real about it. So when I tell the truth, not if it offends you, my grandmother used to say, there's a weakness in you that can't handle God. So a lot of the street thugs and teenagers and managers and savages and governors and lieutenants and lieutenants and shot callers and pups and OGs I run into in the streets know a whole lot about you. Same pastors who try to ostracize me, but Pastor McBride is the only real one that he told me, Dave, you a triple threat. That's why I said, Pastor McBride, you can sing, you can teach, you can preach, you reach out to people, you help people, you don't mind. He's Dave, they're going to try to kill you here in the church. And I didn't believe that. And I was what? I think I might have been 30, 38, 39, but I think Pastor McBride, that's a good brother. And I got to call, if I'm going to call anybody by name, I'm going to call that one by name. And you know, and so a lot of these pastors y'all following on Facebook and social media, thank you, Holy Ghost of God, they fake. F-A-K-E. An acrostic meaning of fake is, see, y'all don't know what the word acrostic means. Google it. It means when each letter has a word that forms a sentence or a statement. So acrostic, across. So fake means fakeness always kills everything. So a lot of you pastors and preachers, and you know who you are, you see me in public or you see me in Lincoln Cook County, you got something to say to me, say it. I'm going to be cool as the other side of the pillow. You get wrong, I'm going to check you like a librarian. I'm going to check you like a book and leave you balled up where I find you, because you're not going to disrespect me. I'm just telling you straight up, you're not. So when you come in contact with this creature who calls himself a creation of Christ, and y'all following these popular preachers with no power. They popular, but they're not powerful. You reach out to them, and I don't care. Love. Talk to you later. I don't care if you like my videos, like me, or follow me. I do care about the soul, because God says he who winneth souls is wise. I come from the streets, and every pastor, every preacher in Lincoln Cook County that I've been blessed to meet, not all of you, a lot of y'all good people, but a lot of y'all are just fake, man. And y'all following these fake creatures on earth. When 2 Corinthians 11 talks, man, I know why you don't go to church. I know why you don't go to worship service, because you got to deal with the same fakeness that I'm trying to deal with as a brother in the body of Christ. So we have to be aware. I come from the bottom. I come from the streets, y'all. And I know fakeness when I see it, feel it, and because I ain't never been fake. I ain't never been fake, and I refuse to be fake. I'm going to be as real as I can possibly be, so that way you can't hold nothing against me. I'm going to tell you everything I've done, what I've been through, how God has called me out of the mud, the mess, and the muck and the mire into his marvelous light. But a lot of y'all are really, really fake, pastor, preacher, minister. Y'all got people following y'all in masses, and you don't even... It says, how can you love your father who you have not seen, and see your brother every day, and look how you act? Look how you be. I would call you by name, but if I do, you're going to say, well, I call my name. You're going to catch me somewhere. You're going to try to be brave. And I'm going to hurt you or hurt your feelings or reach out and touch you. Or I'm a librarian. I'm going to check it like a book. I'm just being real. I ain't bad Leroy Brown, but I promise you, if I say your name and you cross me, you won't do it but one time. Because ain't no punk in me. Ain't no punk ever been in me. And ain't no man of God or child of God in the Bible ever been a punk. God don't have no cowards in his army. As I leave this alone. And I'm not upset, let me say that. I'm not mad at all, but y'all need to stop following these powerfully popular pastors and preachers. But they're not creations of Christ. They're just creatures of entertainment. They so you think you can dance, or Voice and American Idol and America's Got Talent. And that's what a lot of them are. They are creatures of entertainment who are transformed themselves into angels of light, and y'all sit around and go, ooh, ah. But the same brother, pastor, preacher, minister y'all following and run up behind don't even reach out to birds of a feather flock together. So people always say, man, I always see you by yourself. I say, I'm not by myself, because God leads and guides me. And the Bible says in Romans 8, the 8th chapter, that those who are led by his Spirit are his sons or daughters. And it says, you have not the spirit of fear, but the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, which means Father. So I'm led of God. I'm not alone. I'm not lonely. God has me in the palm of his hand, and whom the Father has put into the hand of Jesus, whom the Father has put into his own hands, no man can pluck asunder. I just want to let you guys know and put you on notice that all these crack dealers, cocaine sellers, pimps, punks, peddlers, pushers, that I'm blessed of God to help come out of the muck and the mire and the mess. They tell me, Pastor. They tell me what dope you on. They tell me, preacher. They tell me what prostitute house you're hanging out at. They tell me, minister. They tell me what mess or what meth you're smoking. So while you're ostracizing me in the community, is giving me the 411 on you, I'm not going to tell it. I just want you to know that you're really, really fake. Fakeness always kills everything. You ostracize me and isolate me because I'm not from here. But I've been blessed of God to deal in the muck and the mire, the gangs, the gangsters in the streets, the cul-de-sacs, the boulevards, the lanes, the roads, the alleys, and the avenues. And I never knew that I found out so much about these powerfully popular creatures of entertainment, who so many of you all call pastors and minister and preacher, and the streets has told me more about them than they will ever tell you about God. I hope this hurt. I hope this cut you. You see, because Jesus had dinner with sinners and then became the Last Supper for sinners. And while you're busy ostracizing and trying to isolate me, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. Gotta go. If you can. Stop being fake. I come from the streets, and all these gangsters and gang members and gang bangers and drug dealers and told me all y'all secret. You can transform yourself into a satanic angel of light. You're a powerfully popular pastor or preacher of entertainment. You're a creature of habit and a creature of the world. Stop tricking people like you're a creation of Christ. And God knows you fake. That's the other side of a $2 bill that is no longer in circulation. Peace. Didn't mean to cut your hand together. One.